Salute. Good morning. Let's fight one today. One today, baby. Go to the work. To the work. Let's go. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah. What's going on, John? What's the deal? Man, it's swollen, man. I think think my toe broke. Yes. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah. But I'm good though. I'm good. I put some compression on it last night. Took that compression off this morning, like earlier, and Oh man, they just thrive. I guess that was the release. Yeah, man, it's just gonna be a light, lightweight, bag work today. Ooh. Hey, Sarah, what's happening, bro? Good morning. It's gonna be a lightweight today, light work. Yeah, light work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Working through this little injury of mine. Take a little pressure off me right now. Get back to it. Yeah, man. It's another day to get it. Oh man, I'm slacking. I said I was gonna have a link in there for y'all. I had to do this tomorrow. I apologize about that, but I get it. I get it for y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We getting it, man. You know, I've always uh taken certain setbacks and whatnot. Not even that setbacks. Uh, when it comes to like aches, pains, injuries, and such. But as long as I can go through the motion, I know I'm good. Hey man, and then it don't help. Uh, but I like it as far as the weather or whatnot. But we got this bipolar weather. It's thunder and lightning and rain coming down right now. That stuff will make you want to stay in bed. Yeah, that stuff will make you want to stay asleep. Yeah, bump in the road. Man, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, you know. Um, but like nobody likes injuries. But I don't even know how to explain it, man. Like injuries could be depressing and all that and everything like that. But the way I look at it, for the most part, if I can go through the motion, I'm good. This is when you hit that brick wall and you got to sit down. That be that. Oh, damn. And that's where that mental play come into work. That's where your thought process really got to weigh in, man. I'm saying it's a personal experience. When I hit that brick wall, it's bad for me. It's bad for me. Really is. You know, surgeries and be like, now that knocked the wind out you. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's acting crazy right now. Yeah, yeah, man. I got to be more careful. I got to do better. I got to do better. For real. Man, yeah. For real. Yeah, John. Hey. I love like no. Damn. Yeah. You know how much uh of an uphill battle it is. Get back on your square. I just uh, get back to where you're supposed to be. Man, the value, the value of just going through the motion means something. you know, it definitely do. Yeah, spook to the word. Yeah, but Right. What took you so long? Yeah, the challenge today was getting up, you know, putting feet on the floor because thunderstorms and stuff, whenever it's raining, make it drive, make everything comfortable. I'm in pain, everything telling me, hey man, go on, go on, take the day out. Go on, chill today. You got to fight those urges, you know. Yes, I need to rest and cool, whole nine, and I will. I will. But you have uh, the, I gotta say, you have the opportunity or blessed enough to even do that. You always got to remember, there's somebody wish, even in their position, that they could at least have the pain that you have right now. And it's somebody thinking like, hey, if I had that pain, and I'm not telling you, to have this mindset or whatnot, I'm just saying it's out there. It's out there. There's always somebody saying, man, if I had that right now, you know, the kind of work I would do right with, you know, with that, with just that one little situation. But believe me, like I say, nobody can gauge your body like you can. Nobody knows exactly how it feels or, you know. So you gotta do things according. But if you can go through the motion, believe me, work. Mind you, I'm not a doctor. It had, hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second. Now, only time it has changed colors per se is after showers, and that's from a steam temperature change. But I've been keeping an eye on it. I have, yeah, but if it does start to change colors, uh, I got no choice. You know, I got no choice but to uh, take it to the next level. But I've broken the toe before, but it wasn't like this. But yeah, on my left foot, went to the doctor. Too much say to do at that point. Okay, move this little, whatever you want to call it. I'm like a sock. To the time I did, but nah, it wasn't like that. Wasn't like shit. Yeah. Nah, it really has a only time it turns colors is like, like I say, when that steam, whatnot, it's more red when when that hot water hits it. Not perfect. Yeah, hey, Dad, you said you just went to the doctor behind your foot, huh? Something like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, and see, it's my pinky toe and the toe right next to it, but it's got the next toe swole. It got like the whole right side of my foot swole. Like it's swole. But like I say, uh, it happened at night, and I worked out the next morning. The next morning, ooh, we that day, drive in. But after that, man, swelling is still there from a pain of one to uh, 1 to 10 right now. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's that's what I'm trying. I ain't, I ain't trying to go there, Jack. I ain't trying to go there. Yes. It yeah, it's a beautiful. See what this side plate would feel like. Sun, what's up? Yeah, I'm just taking it light and like, I was surprised I could do the chair burpees and stuff like for day one. I ain't do no jumping or nothing like that. I did some burpees. Yeah. But it's the way I place my my feet, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta keep that blade sharp, man. Gotta keep that blade sharp. Yeah, man. Man. Yeah. Salute, salute. Yeah. But I practically did I guess my typical routine yesterday. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. But I'm gonna take it light today. Uh it's because of it's a combination of the injury, the rain. You know, if your body been riddled with injuries or you done had a couple of surgeries or whatnot, um, man, that weather a fool, man. That weather do something to your body, you know? Yeah. So, um, well, I will burn the session. I'm gonna keep it up. My little light, uh, two pump, two push ups. I'll probably do 45 minutes. Let 50 minutes. Uh, uh, for me, just two pump burpees. I can't do too much with my foot right now. Get a little stretch on. Oh, God, hey, what's happening, man? The other time, I'm just seeing because on my tablet, not all the comments be popping up for some reason. I don't know why that is, man. Salute, my guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, got further ado. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be good. 30 seconds till game time, man. 26. All right. 50 minutes of burpees, man. Take your time, do them. If you're going to do them however you're going to do them. You can do them like this. Step down, step up. I look weird right now. Going through something. Ah. I would like to do other variations of it right now. But I'm limited to the motion that I can do. If I take it with, I take it as I can take it. Yeah, the day of life. Like, I would consider today a rest day. You know, today, if you weren't, you were going hard or whatever, and you wanted to rest, but you've been doing your thing and still got to want to do something on your rest day. Like, this is one of the things that I would consider doing, but ultimately, like a nice walk, like a 3 mile walk or something like that. Those are, if you're not a walker or you don't, whatever. Like, those are good things, like small stuff like that. And it doesn't even have to be anything on purpose. It could be, yeah, shopping. And it's one of them places where you got to foot it. Or, stuff like that. Like, those are good things to do on your rest days, without stressing the body out too much. Continuing the process. Remember, it's all a mental thing. And once you create the routine, mentally, you might be totally against it. But once your body is fully acclimated to it, whether you like it or not, your body is already adjusted for it. The body's already adjusted for it. Like, and I have to adjust the way I distribute my body weight as I go through these motions. That's another thing. I've talked about it before, but I'm gonna speak on it again. Um, like my personal opinion is power and working through certain types of injuries. Not all, not a doctor, not all. But I'm shifting my body weight to adjust uh, for the handicap of my injury that I'm dealing with right now, so I can continue to go through the process. That means I'm leaning more on my left and putting more pressure on my right foot, my left foot than my right, so on and so forth. I've done that when it came to a lot of things, uh, you know, and just because it doesn't mean that like I'm pushing myself trying to get something extra out of it. I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. So uh, when I do have these types of injuries or stuff like that, and I have to adjust my weight, I'm working more on my left than my right. And all it does is it helps me to build that muscle control, that understanding of, because it's like, I give you an example. Have you ever done a push-up and used your lats as your pressure? That's what's pushing you up, you know, and not your chest and biceps and triceps. I'm saying it's natural that your biceps, triceps, and so on and so forth, chest when you doing push-ups. But when you do them for so long, you start to have body control, muscle control. Then you can start controlling or focusing on different parts. It's no different in these types of situations. Like I told you, if I gotta roll around, I'm gonna roll around. But everything has its limitations. Even, your body has its limitations. You know your body better than anything else. You know what you can do with it, can mentally. You know if you physically can do it or you can't. You know if you have the will. you know. Sun Tzu, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. But from the Art of War, in the book of the Art of War, using the terminology of common law. And he says common law is a thing that you have within you that will cause you to go to, will cause you to lay your life down for a cause that you believe is bigger than you. A example of common law is what you call it. The example of common law is religion. Religion. So if I'm Christian and you Christian, then we both have the same common law. Our moral values, the base of them are typically the same, right? So when it comes to the common law, as far as your will, that is the one thing that keeps you going against all odds. I'll give you an example. Let's just say you got two professional boxers. They fight for the championship. One of the professional boxers, uh, has held the title for 4 bouts. You know, held the title for 4 bouts, right? He's got all the money. He's got everything that he wants. Uh, he's achieved everything that he's wanted to achieve, right? So now his main purpose of fighting is for the money. He's fighting for the money. That's his common law. He's accomplished everything. He's not, and he's lost the 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 purpose. Now the purpose is this. He's accomplished everything. Now he's just holding the belts, trying to maintain the belts and maintain the bread. The other boxer never had a championship, never had a championship belt. This is the first time having a shot at it. Um, he's got a lot weighing on his shoulders. The only thing he's ever wanted to do was be a champ. He didn't care about the money, but the money come along with it, and so on and so forth, and blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Who do you think has more will to win that fight? So, and I'm saying that to say this, what is your common law? What is the thing that gives you the will to keep pushing, right? Because those are the things that put things into perspective when it's time to go through these types of situations. Create that routine. Go through that motion. Continue to go through the motion. Even if you don't want to. And watch how your body reacts. Salute to the word. Hey, man. Salute to the word. Yeah, so when you have these times, what is your common law? You know? What gives you the will? The will. Do you have will? You know? See, I know for the most part, my body is capable of. I know for the most part what my body is capable of. You know? Times like these and others, you know? Or you're in the garden, you know? Or you're in the garden. It's always a challenge. Within the challenge. Within the challenge. Big fan. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey. I ain't getting no younger. Man. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I would show you what it looked like. Well, I got some hideous toes, man. Childhood traumas. You know, that sports. That sports stuff. Yeah. Man. Hey, good morning, good morning. Good to see you, man. It was good to see you. Yeah, man. It's good to see you, bro. Man, yes, that's true, man. Speaking of, man, it's such a blessing to be on this side of the earth and not the other side. On this side of the dirt and not the other side, man. Yeah, 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 man. Um, Now I'm talking all this noise, but about going, rubbing some dirt on it and so on and so forth, and walking it out and all this other stuff. But having taking care of your feet is vital. It's very vital, man. And I'm talking about like the arch in your feet. Once the certain things go, they gone, gone. You know, uh, I think they got a terminology they call it flat tires or something like that. Once they gone, they gone. You know, man. It used to be this old school. I don't know, man. This stuff was popping in my head. I gotta tell this story. So it used to be this old school. I used to cut at my old barber shop. And the old school was a fool with it too, man. You know, he like in his mid to late 60s, and he trying to holler at all the beauticians, and ain't none of them feeling them, and all of that. He one of them, and one of the beauticians has a son who he just he be doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing. And the old school had like the buttons and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? And he had to get, I guess, surgery to get the knuckle fixed or something like that. And before he had got the surgery, it was getting bad to where he could barely put on shoes and he walking around lifting his and just so having he's sitting in a chair talking shit or talking noise and talking mess. And this typical old school, whatever you want to call it. you know, and her and her son came walking through the door. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know whether it was God, you know. I don't know whether it was God or whatever it was the very foot that he was complaining on. With nothing being said, this little kid walked up to him and just stomped on that foot like like it was nothing. Kid, he's like I want to say like 8 years old. So that was a good stomp, you know. He hopped up and got the howling and cussing them out, and she ain't playing that. You know, she ain't playing that, so they going at it and stuff. Man, it was one of them days, man. But it just, I don't know why that pops in my mind. But it'll forever be funny. It'll forever be funny. Yeah. And I'm talking about kids and the old school didn't say nothing to each other, didn't have no kind of words and nothing. The kid just walked up to his foot. And the old school had just on some regular shoes. It wasn't like he had on a boot or something like that. He just walked up to that foot and stomped him. Bow! He hollered and screamed. Oh, man. Yeah. And it's like going through the motion and you know you got it, but like can't go as hard as you want to. And that's a challenge too. Because mind you, I am, like I said, I'm adjusting, the weight, my body weight, so I can make up for, what the deal. But I'm taking it as light as I possibly can to the point where I know I'm not further injuring myself. I'm just literally going through the motion. I wish, well, no, I don't. I do not wish. I do not. But if it was a different type of injury, like somewhere else, I could showcase a little better. But I wouldn't care if I had to place my foot back here just to do push-ups and stuff like that. That's what I would have to do to go through the motion. That's what I'm gonna do until I can place this foot flat, or how it needs to be. So just the way I wouldn't care if I had to do this. Thing is, are you going or not? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to show up or not? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. And it becomes a mental game. It becomes a mental game. Because like I was saying, my first knee surgery, yes, I lost some agility and flexibility and a lot of things, but the main thing that messed me up was I wasn't able to plant and and move like I used to. Was it mental or was it physical? It was a bit of both. It was a bit of both. Honestly. But my mental held me back from raising the level of my physical ability after the fact of the surgery. Because it's like PTSD. When you get injured and you have a surgery and you recover, your mind can play tricks on you. You tiptoe around things that you wouldn't, move certain types of ways just because mentally you trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's like a PTSD type of deal. So when you have these types of injuries or any kind of injuries mentally, and that's if you could just go through the motion, knowing that I'll give an example. This is far fetched, and this is when let's just say you had an injury, you couldn't bench, um, you know, and you used to hitting, I don't know, on average 225 or 315, whatever imaginary number is that your average. You put getting a bar or even getting a broomstick and laying down and or getting on the bench and going through the motion as if you were working out. That right there will help like keep your body growing, keep your body, recovering versus you sit down and not going through the motion and letting whatever said injury it is stiff it up. We have in our mind that we have to have X amount of rest, we have to do this and this and that. But I say this all the time, man. And this is why I say when about studying like the military, war, battle, combative sports, violent sports, or sports that it can get physically violent, like football, rugby, all of that stuff. If it's plenty of soldiers that have been shot multiple times, and forget being shot, had just regular field injuries, uh, uh, sprained ankles, torn knee. And these injuries are injuries that outside of the field, you would have had months, if not a year, to recover. And they back to moving around in 2-3 weeks because of the wheel. Because, like I was saying before, common law, such art of war. So, what's your will? What is that one thing that no matter what, it's going to get you going? No matter the circumstances, no matter what's laid before you, what is that thing that's going to make you continue to go? Now, going through, like I say, going through the motion, working through entries and the whole time, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to go hard and all of that. What I'm saying is, when I had the microfracture, my second knee surgery, which is a microfracture, that's like a major knee surgery. That's pretty much one step before a knee replacement. But anyway, the recovery for that is supposed to be 6 months to a year, at least at that time. I don't know what the technology and the medical industry has risen to or whatever. The day I came out of surgery, they had me at rehab. And I can't walk. They had me in rehab. They gave me this machine. And this machine this was my knee or whatnot, or back or whatever. It it just kept my knee moving like this. Very slow. Very slow. It's supposed to go 24/7. My knee was never supposed to stop moving. Ever supposed to stop moving. I'm gonna say that again. It was not 24/7. It's supposed to continue to go like this. The day of surgery, it never, and that's when it really started to, it hit me from a different perspective, because I started looking at things like, okay, that makes sense. Because you look at all these folks that go through it, like McGregor. UFC fighter. He had a documentary. Uh, he had a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there. It's older now. It's a little older now, but I told you that's the things that I'm into is not necessarily the fight itself, not necessarily the game itself. You know, I'm a story guy. You know, uh, the post fight, the pre fight, the post game, the pre game, the post war, you know what I'm saying? The pre war, the build up, the whole line, the you know, and the whole and all of that. So he goes into the fight. When he goes into the fight, he's not 100%. He feels good, but he's not 100%. That don't mean that as far as not showing up. You still got to show up, and you're not 100%. He shows up to the fight, he's not 100%. He loses the fight. Not only does he lose the fight, he tears his ACL and meniscus. Tears him during the fight. The fight's over with. He goes home and starts working out. Immediate. See what I'm saying? Like we see a lot of people sensationalize pro athletes and so on and so forth that have the perfect storm to handle business when it comes to injuries, body, and all types of stuff, diet and everything, right? We tend to sensationalize with them, look at their life and you know, measure up in the whole nine, right? But that's not the reality. That's not, we don't all have that, you know, we don't have that access. So there's gonna be plenty of times where you're gonna have to show up to whatever it is in life, job, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to show up. And you're not gonna be 100%. You're not gonna be, you know, physically prepped for it. Not prepared, but just, you know, you had an understanding of what you was getting into type deal from a physical perspective. You wasn't prepped for it, but you prepared for. You a warrior in the garden, though. If that it kind of sounds the same. I don't like I'm saying the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. So your will means a lot, and that's what can separate the push to move forward when all else, when you hit that brick wall. Because I'm telling you, I've hit the brick wall a few times. And I'll talk about it looks like one of the games where like a Mario Brother game or something like that, you hit that brick wall and everything fall out your pipes and corners and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you start from square one. Yeah. Yeah. Real talk. And the time it took for me to gather myself in some of those situations were years. Years. Some I bounced back quick. And others, it was more mental than anything else. It was more mental than anything else. You know, as long as I'm able to go through the motion, I'm gonna go through the motion. As long as I have the opportunity to put one foot in front of the other, I'm gonna do just that. I don't care if I got to hop, lip, skip, whatever. If I have enough and I have the will to take it to the next level, or at least go through the motion. Because I'm always say that it's a challenge within a challenge within the challenge. They ain't even about a workout. It's just about going through the motion. You know, they got a saying, and it's a true saying. You know, what happens when you fall off that horse? What they tell you? You got to get back up and get on that horse. You got to get up and get back on that horse. See, how you approach these situations mean everything. It means everything. Now, I was saying about a dude who I don't know him personally or anything. I just YouTube 10,000 push-ups in one day. 10,000 push-ups in one day. If I told you, hey, that's your goal for next year, you got to do 10,000 push-ups in one day. Most people, first thing that pops into their mind is, I can't do 10,000 push-ups. Hell, I can't even do 1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's what, most people pop in their mind. And some people will say, if they never knew that somebody had done it before, if they never knew somebody had done it before, they would say it can't be done. Right? All right. So let's change your perspective on the whole deal. You got to do 10,000 push-ups in one day by this time on this day next year. You have 365 days to get prepared to do 10,000 push-ups in one day, and you get paid. If you can do it, you get $1 billion. $1 billion. Now all of a sudden, your mind gets calculated. Well, shit, if I start doing this, you know what I'm saying? Mindset. It's the mindset. And when you can have that mindset, knowing that you might not win, there might be nothing at the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? You might just put all your eggs in one basket to try to get to the championship or whatever competition you win. And I'm speaking from the competition perspective, fall short. See, we always looking at that end part. Hey, what's happening, Paul? What's going down, bro? We always looking at, the pride. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want the fame, or y'all want the trophy, or so and so, this and this and this and that. But the truth is, the real gold and diamonds and all is all in that journey. It's all in that journey. It's all in that journey. Because I'm telling you, if I say, hey, on this day next year, you got to do 10,000 push-ups in one day. In your mind, if you've never seen it done or know that somebody has done it before, first thing that's going to pop into most people's minds is going to be, it cannot be, it's inhumanly possible. You know what I'm saying? Can't happen. For somebody who knows that somebody has done it before, they still might be like, I can't do that. I would never even think about doing that. But then you might have somebody that just started not even thinking if they can or they can't do it, not thinking if they can or they can't do it, but in their mind, they're calculating how they would do it. It's a mindset. But if I told you, you do 10,000 push-ups in one day, you get $1 billion. Not a million, $1 billion. You gonna figure it out. And if you you gonna figure it out, and you gonna bust your chops trying to make it happen. Mindset. Mindset. What is your will? What makes you go? You know what I'm saying? What will get you through these times of injuries? How will you look at it when it comes down to it? Or you gonna look at it like, I can't? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look at it like, I can't do that. You're gonna look at it like, well, I don't know. Or whether you can or you can't, you're gonna be calculating how. You understand? That's how it works. Your mindset. So, common law. Common law. What's your common law? What is your common law? What is your driving wheel? What is the force behind your move, behind your thought process? What puts those feet on the floor when your eyes open in the morning versus you turning over, pulling the covers up? What is it? Because sometimes we have a goal, example of losing weight or getting in shape, whatever, and you commit to it, but you still don't know what you're committing to, right? But you know what your end goal is. And through that, and through the process of you being committed and you building a routine, you might open the door to something that you never even knew you was on or capable of. It has nothing to do with working out, has nothing to do with getting in shape, has nothing to do with none of that. But this process opened that door, opened that mentality, gave you that confidence to continue to push. What is your will? What is it that's going to continue to tick, 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 tick at you? See, a lot of things, like I say, we run from it. We run from it. We run from ourselves. We run from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Nah. And then, like I said, healing, and if I ever need to take a break, it's going to be hell of hot water to get you to do it, but I do it. If I ever need to start drinking water during my workouts, I will do it. There's nothing to be proven, but the only thing is to myself. It's me versus me. Ooh, that brain coming down, boy. Yeah, it's me versus me. So when I have certain injuries and I know mentally I can walk through it, not run through it, I can tiptoe, I can lift through it, then I'm gonna do it because not only does it help me recover as far as my body, the injury itself, if I'm able to go through it, if I'm able to go through it, not only does it help me recover fast, but I get another notch under my belt as far as overcoming another obstacle and building confidence and understanding what my body can and can't do under this type of duress. No, I'm not for these things are forced. It's just handling the situation when these situations arise. Because I don't know about y'all, but I ain't my life I ain't got it like that financially and all this other stuff and everything like that. It may come a time where uh the moves I make might have to be physical, you know, whether it's moving a house, uh, you know, typical housework that men do, anything that requires just your you being able to do what you need to do, but you're not going to be 100%. And it's going to be one of them times or those types of situations where it has to get done. Like I say, man, no matter who you are, where you at, your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. And most of us have been living within our own body for X amount of years and still really don't know our own body. Still really don't know what our own body. And the crazy thing about it is when you don't know your body is still changing. Your body never stops changing from the time you're born till you die. Your body changes. You don't know? Like you can't eat the same foods you was eating in your teenage years and early 20s, in your 40s and 50s. You ain't having the same. Not the same. Not the same. I guarantee you that. Unless you've been a vegan or you had one of them type of, man, you can't do it. Your body will always be changing. So if you never learned your body at one point, and then you think you know your body now, it is subject to change in the next 5 to 10 years. It's subject to change in the next 5 to 10 years. And you are what you eat and all that other stuff. And they say what you eat today is what you'll be in 5 years from now. Yeah, man. 2 minutes left. Lightweight. Going through the motion. Go put the mic on it and wrap it up. Elevate it and lay back. That's what it's gonna be today. You know, and all this. My wife gonna be damn. He said you gonna go on a 2-mile walk and 2.5-mile walk yesterday. No, she see what she done. And then when we get done, she like, you wanna go to the doctor? Nah, but it's real though. Walk it out. Yeah. But all BS aside, man, man, it's a blessing, straight up a blessing that it's not worse than what it is. I'm joking and having fun or whatnot, but honestly, it's a blessing to be able to go through the motion. It's a blessing to be able to go through the motion. It can always be worse. Always. But hey, you know, this stuff is on nice. It's going down good. Would have had Michonne out here, but she don't do that. The thunder and the light. She not necessarily scared of it. She just don't fool with it. Michonne don't like rain. She don't like rain. If it's raining real hard, even no matter how bad she got to go, she look outside and be like, you know what, I'll hold. Son of Zeus is that guy. He see water, he ready to jump out and roll around in the mud, do all types of crazy stuff. And yeah. Yeah. Light workout, man. Light workout due to minor setbacks for the baby come back. But man, hey, salute to the work. Salute to y'all folks hanging with me while I run my damn mouth. Hanging with me while I run my mouth, man. Just running my damn mouth. But hey man, salute to everybody, man, in the struggle, everybody that's holding it down in their own life. Man, if you fell short yesterday, man, you got today. You got today. You know. The main thing is don't fall short 2 days in a row. You know, if it's your diet and you fall off today, get back on that horse. Get back on that horse tomorrow. You know, or you still got the rest of the day. You know, don't fall short. Don't continue to let yourself fall short. When you start seeing these setbacks that happen in your life, you got to look at it from a perspective of, okay, how? Calculate, jumping into the math perspective, I guess you could say, how can you get the job done? Whether it's an injury, whether it's a task that's set against you or whatever, the odds are stacked against you. Instead of saying I can't, calculate how you can, and the terms and conditions and stuff that you would have to set yourself to complete the task. And it's that simple, I wish I had that mentality when I had my first and second knee surgery. I wish I had that mentality when I would be like, this isn't something that I carried with me, but this is something that I wish I had at those times. Life is crazy, man. And, you see a lot of youngsters and they so-called doing correcting and checking and so on and so forth, man. You youngsters, you just keep on living. You just keep on living, man, because the more you grow and the more you think the more you'll understand you don't know nothing. Socrates. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? That's a true story, man. The more I think I know everything, or the older you get and the whole nine, the more you know you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Hey, man, but hey, salute to the work. I appreciate everybody coming by, man. Stay on your note, man. Savage. Much love, bro. Keep grinding, man. John and John, man, y'all, man. Hey, man, Paul, everybody, man. Yeah, yep. Yeah, man. And it's like you get to that point in life, and I've been around people, I've been around them, and I never understood. But I start to understand now, when you just let go of all of the stuff that doesn't mean anything, You gotta have a certain level of peace or understanding or whatnot. But yeah, man, growth is real, man. Growth is real, man. Yeah, all you youngsters, man, just keep on living, man. Y'all just keep on living. Um, Hey, sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, and eat with the lions. You the master of your fate, captain of your soul, captain of your fate, and master of your soul. Yeah. I'll be back in here tomorrow like I left my wallet and keys, man. Like I say, it take a lot um for me not to show up. Shit, my damn eye was damn near hanging out my eye socket damn there. For me, and I had to, for me to miss 4 days. You know what I'm saying? I had to get stitches in both my eyelids and all types of stuff. That's just a minute, and they sent me back 4 days. And the only reason I ain't work out because I knew that I would get infected if I simply worked out and stuff. But anyway, though, man, hey, much love. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can find a way, you can too. Our paths might not be the same. The direction might not be the same. But if I can find a way, you can too. And I'm out. Peace.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall, you boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouths.